So
Is
ladies,
it a man taking you a man taking you to a gun range to learn how to fend for yourself?
And I'm gonna let him show me.
That's different than going to a fake
house. Real quick.
Context
is. You're right. It is a haunted house. However, this stands for more than just a haunted house.
Yeah,
So
bro.
deep down, it's way more than that. But okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter either,
I
right?
know her.
All right. What about you, Miss Mouse?
I think he better come up with another idea and say, let's not go to a haunted house if he's scared to go. Like, he has to, like, figure something else out. Let's go to a party. Like, let's get dressed up, go somewhere else.
No, but he goes and he cowers out. Like, he didn't realize until he got there. It was like, damn, this is actually pretty scary.
He has to face his fears that day.
Yeah.
So you're saying don't be a pussy?
I mean, right.
Okay. What about you, Miss Fairy?
All right, so he's in the haunted house and he's scared and he's behind me.
He's putting you in front.
Yeah, it tells you to go in
So
front.
babe, I trust you so much. You
God
go ahead.
Damn, you can hold my purse then since he's so scared. I'm swinging since you're so scared. Whatever I got you like you got me. Shit.
Question though,
Fuck it.
would you still respect him after that?
No.
Respect him as a man for being scared of a haunted house. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna be like, yo, what was that? You like, you gotta let me know. Like, I can't be out here fending for you because you scared of a haunted house and you ain't let me know what's up. You have a phobia. Like, this is where I have a chance to get to know him better and be like, what was that? Because
But be honest though, would
you
you
got me
lose
looking crazy.
attraction a little bit?
Attraction?
Just like a little bit, like this guy's not a man.
I mean, no, everybody's got their phobias. I'm afraid of spiders. If there's spiders up in that bitch, I'm not going up in there.
Okay.
So,
All right.
he'll be all right.
Miss Goddess.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna break up with him because it's like it's just a haunted house. Like, why you being soft? You know what I'm saying? There's no way. He gotta take lead. Like,
What if as a kid a clown, I want to say, harassed him? Wink, wink.
Get the fuck
Oh, that was good one, Fresh. Oh, that was a good one in
Oh, hell
years.
no.
Shit, I'm gonna scare him then. Fuck that nigga. Yo.
Okay, Miss Black Swan.
Honestly, I would rather be in front than the guy because I don't like the fact that I can't see the shit behind me. So I'd rather have him behind me because then they're kind of guiding you through, you get me. But if he didn't ask me where I wanted to go and he was just like, I'm going here, you're going there, I would probably just be like, you're kidding, right? You're a man, you're telling me where you're gonna go. Are you scared?
But equality though.
Equality, but not equality. Come on, it's the same shit.
Equality?
I'm with her on this.
not
If there's somebody coming in
equality.
the house robbing,
Okay.
I'm not getting out of bed. I'm gonna cover the blanket over my head. I'm gonna say, go deal with this.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
But
Yes.
hold on.
What do you mean, what?
Equality or no?
I'm just
Between men and
saying,
women,
so
do you
you would
believe in
let
equality?
that person...
What's the word? Equity, equality to a degree.
Thank you.
Equality to a
I like
what?
that answer.
It's a term that I learned.
Equality
make
to a
sense.
degree, not a
We're not
fucking
investing
haunted
here.
house.
Yeah.
It's
It's just like
it's the same type of thing.
Relax.
When you think of people that are it's you want to be on the same playing field, but yet nobody started at the same starting line.
Okay.
So wouldn't that
So
be fair to
it's
say then you can't be equal then if
I mean,
the
yeah, it's
foundation is
fair.
off? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Interesting.
Good job.
What about you?
I already answered. Like I said, my man gonna be a man. I'm gonna be a female. I'm gonna go behind him.
Period.
I'm gonna hold his hand. He gonna hold my hand. He running. He better hold me. You better not leave me behind, cause I swear to God, if you leave me behind, it's gonna be your ass. No, I'm sorry. I am a female, and my man is gonna be a man. I know I could be a little tough and try to take the lead sometimes.
My man.
Yes, thank you to my man.
To my man.
My man. Yes, I'm sorry.
That's TikTok.
Let me be honest with you. I know it's a hypothetical question. It's just about Halloween. But in life right now, men are feeling less than because females are always trying to take the lead and being independent. I get it. It's just a Halloween question, a hypothetical question. But in real life, if you take this question into seriosity, I know that's not a word. I know it's not a word. I know.
What the hell is that word?
I like that one.
I'm
Curiosity.
so serious. If you take it there,
just
you
make it
think
up.
about it, you gotta let a man be a man sometime.
What kind of word is
made
that?
from a motherfucker's rib, okay? So he gonna be in the lead.
Curiosity.
No.
Okay.
No.
The f-
We got it.
Jesus. All right, Jesus. What you got anything to say on that? I think she quoted you or something.
Yeah, curiosity.
Curiosity?
Got me fucked up. I'm already scary. No.
Facts.
Okay.
I believe her. Facts.
All right. What about you? How you doing?
Who said my name so right? Who said it right?
I mean, I
I'll pray for you.
believe like how we were talking, like a man should lead, and a woman, you know, should be submissive to the man. I've always believed that when she has a man. You know, I also believe that women have the right to be independent. When they don't have men, they have to do what they need to do to survive. So but in a haunted house situation, baby, hold me by the hips. We doing this together.
Yeah.
Like, hold me tight. I'm gonna hold you tight. We're gonna do this together because it's about being together and building a relationship. And if your man has fears, you want to work through your fears with your man. You want your man to work through your fears, vice versa. So.
And then after that, you could give him the right pussy because he took care of you right after that. You gonna give him the right pussy because right after that, he took care of you. He made you feel safe. You got out of that.
And
even
wet?
though it was a fake saw, it don't matter. But he gonna saw this pussy though because he took care of you.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. My man is gonna be a man, and that's it.
She's ready for the.
Period.
What the?
Speaking of
Man,
men,
man.
hey, man.
Yeah. Hola.
Bro, it just looks like a hat.
All right, we'll hit the next chat here.
This the rancho, ain't it?
This is the rancho.
We got FNF goes being fat as a man is a way gay because fat men have boobs. Fat men are feminine, weak, and your own fat makes your penis smaller or even hide it. So being fat is gay. Fresh, Chris and Mo.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you can't see it, it's a problem.
Ben the offender. I don't like my generation, which is Gen Z
Mo is
specifically, because
Dracula,
it seems
bro.
like they need to have this constant record a video or post pictures of every waking moment of their life thoughts.
Well,
I
that is the
mean,
future, my friend.
Who here is actually? How many of you guys are Gen Z? A couple of you guys are actually millennials, and then we have. All right, you're a Gen Zer. I think you would be considered a Gen Zer, and then let's see here. You're a Gen Zer, and then Paulina is also a Gen Zer, right? Yeah, 20. Yeah, you guys. Does everyone in your age group feel the need to record things and it's annoying? Start here.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, all the time.
Are you always on social media too, or no?
No, so I do like social media detoxes because in order to function personally, like I can't be seeing everything people post and like I can't be posting everything that I do. Also, it's for my safety. Like I got into an incident where this guy was stalking me, and honestly, I was like, yeah, I can't be posting everything.
Damn.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got here next. You're
Yeah.
25. Yeah.
I think I have phases. First of all, I'm a mostly digital entrepreneur. My consulting business before I started trading was online, social media. I got my client base from there. So
Yeah. But outside of that, are you on social media like that?
I would say yeah. I mean, that's how I kind of network. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about you?
I feel like everyone in this age like is different. Like some people will post more than others at certain times. So like maybe sometimes I can post more than other certain times. So
Do you think that's something that's fucking up your generation?
Huh?
Do you think that's something that's messing up your generation?
I mean,
Okay, the answer's no, I guess.
Your friend is smiling, so what does that mean?
I just want to say something. So, as Pau's best friend, she carries around this digital camera, and literally it has been said by multiple people that we have never met someone who takes more pictures in their life.
What?
So she's the camera. I shut that the camera out.
Still trying to fucking lie.
no, but you don't post a digital camera. Like I take pictures on a digital camera, like for the memories.
And then you get them developed, and then you put them in a book.
But like,
oh, I actually have done that. I do have like an album with all
you can
my.
take pictures like to a degree, but like obviously I love Pau. She's my best friend, but she takes so many fucking pictures, and sometimes I get so pissed. Like last night, she was like trying to do that shit, and I was like literally like,
stop. Tell me more.
Stop. Can I add something really quickly?
Yeah.
So one thing. Hold on. Who said no? One thing I want to know is the fact that like a lot of people are more confident texting and video chatting versus like in-person interactions, and I feel like social media has affected people's ability to like communicate with each other face to face.
Being more present, I think, is
exactly,
really
being in the
important.
moment, you know.
All right.
That is true.
Okay. Anybody else have any comments on that? Gen Zers? No. Okay. We got here, and I got some questions for the ladies as well. Don't think I prepared for this one. Whole last Pokemon passage next to Myron.
Precious dog.
Okay. We got here. Mo goes, I need help. I'm stuck between two girls, and one is hella bad, and I'm more attracted to her, but a hoe, and that's just what's to fuck. The other is feminine, loyal, and really likes me, but she is a 6.5 out of 10 out of looks. Who should I go for?
Ugly one.
I hate to say, it, yeah, the 6.5 is going to be a better girlfriend overall, man.
But how do you know that?
I mean,
who
the
aligns with
bad
your
one
values?
could be a good one.
Well, yeah, but it's also like if you get in touch with yourself and figure out what your
He
values
said
are.
that. He
like,
said that. He just likes the other one for sex because she's hot, and then he
But
said the
that's-
other one
But the
he
sex
likes.
is the sex his actual primary value. Is what I'm asking.
You are a feminist.
I'm not a feminist. I don't, and even if that's what you
girls don't
describe
like
it,
that
then
word.
fine. I mean,
said
I'm
they
not
like
out there
was
like
a
doing
hoe.
like no, I'm not. But I'm asking like, okay, what are your values? Because you have to do in life what aligns with your values. If he really loves sex and that's what he really cares about, then maybe he should go with the badder one who's he's more attracted to. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
But
he
what he
should be
means about like
careful.
wifing her up.
Yeah,
that's
wifing
why he has. That's what he means.
He should be careful fucking with two girls though, because if he's fucking with the first one, he said the first one's a hoe. He better be careful not to give the second one some type of STD,
That's
especially
true.
because that's
Man,
important.
fuck
Health
her, man. She
is
signed
wealth.
up for it.
What if she don't even know? What if she don't even know?
Yeah, bro, you're better off wifing the girl that isn't a whore. I will take a pointer down in SMV.
But what if he called the
for not
baddie
being
a
a
whore
slut.
because she's just a baddie and she's not really a whore and you don't even know her like that?
That's true.
I mean, he
Because
knows.
He didn't say
No,
that.
he
But he
don't
didn't
know.
specify.
He didn't specify.
I mean, he's
He
probably,
didn't specify.
he probably
He said something.
she probably has some traits that are alarming that make him say, well, this girl probably is promiscuous.
Things could be deceiving.
Such as?
A lot of people deceive a lot of things.
Like yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Certain girls show certain traits that might disqualify them from a serious relationship, and that's what he's basically saying. Like, hey man, she's hot, but she has some red flags. I mean, when you date guys, I'm sure you have red flags, right?
We were just talking about that back there.
Myself, or
Yeah.
them.
Like they have red flags that you could pick up on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When are you fair to say that if a guy has a couple of red flags, you might say, I don't know if I'm gonna deal with this. Let's say he's a brokey and he lives with his mom. Are you
Okay.
fucking with him?
No.
Okay. So you could disqualify him, but why can't a guy disqualify a girl?
But what if she really isn't a hoe and he thinks she's a hoe and she's actually
What if he's
a good
not
girl?
really broke and he just lives with his mom?
What if he's a kidnapper?
See, women always want you to give the benefit of the doubt, right? They always want you to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they want to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, the real reason why I mostly think that about a guy is because
Fresh
they're not
killing it,
motivated to
bro.
get out the house once they're stuck.
Maybe
Fresh
he's a millionaire,
killing
he
it
just don't want
today.
to
We
live
want
Well,
some
that's
poo
fine,
poo.
but they're not. Even if he's a millionaire, he don't want to leave his mom.
He wants
He's
some
not
boom
gonna be
boom,
motivated
bro.
to leave his mom now that he got a girl.
Maybe he's working
Not
towards
every
a big
guy is
goal.
like that.
I don't know, I
Some
just
guys.
Fresh wants
What
some
I'm,
poo
what I'm trying
poo.
to establish here is that you wouldn't even give him a chance because you would think he's a brokey, but you wouldn't
No,
go
I give
deeper
people
in.
chances.
Okay, bro.
Stop the cap.
Okay.
Where are we at here?
Wait, you do give people chances?
Yeah.
What about the guy in the parking lot?
Who's in the parking lot?
I'm gonna leave that alone.
All right.
Okay.
Nate Haggers goes, is Fresh the host or in the middle? Okay.
I think you say like
confused.
fairy.
Anything else? Okay. Who is more toxically masculine? This generation, men or women? Big up FNF, changing lives. Check out Jay West on westbeats.com and all streaming platforms. Okay.
Okay.
There,
Plug
you're
it.
good.
Black is Panther.
Who's more toxically masculine, men or women in this generation? What do you guys think?
I
Still here.
personally think that in the Western society, their agenda is to make the women more masculine, to separate family and traditional values. I think that's what's
Who told
going
you
on.
that?
I told myself that. I think that that's what's happening in America right now, and I think that's the answer.
I think the question was, who do you think is more? It's it's who's more toxically masculine, right?
I think that they're, I mean,
Men or women? I think the better question is who's more toxic,
oh, toxic.
men or women in today's
I would
society?
say women.
Okay.
Why?
Because women are sneaky sometimes.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. That's my answer.
They're sneaky sometimes. Let me write that down. All right.
Oh god.
What about you? Who do you think is more toxic nowadays?
Men,
Why men?
because they know what they're doing.
Who hurt you?
Because niggas ain't shit.
When you say they know what they're doing, what do you mean in particular?
They know they're pushing your button on
Speak it to
purpose.
Mike, please.
They know they're pushing your button on purpose. They know what they're doing. They know they got that good, and then harassing you. And then Did it leave you?
What the fuck, man?
Is that coming from personal experience?
Yes, it
or-
is.
Yeah.
No, it definitely is.
Yeah.
No. She's stripper dog. It definitely is.
Emotional damage.
Well, we're speaking in general, not off of guys that you've dealt with personally. What do
No,
you
in
think?
general, men are the toxic one because
Okay.
you guys make us go crazy. We don't go crazy. Y'all do it.
I mean, you're a stripper.
It don't matter. That don't got nothing to do with what y'all do.
I mean, don't you make our dick go crazy when you on a pole and shit? You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh my gosh, we can't control it. I just want to smash you.
What does that have to do with the toxicity? Me being on a pole is not toxic.
Yeah, because we ain't fucking us. Like, you're teasing us, so that's toxic.
Okay, but I don't know.
Being toxic with my penis, man.
Okay, but you
I still think men are more toxic.
And the
Nigga, do
reason
it, nigga, do
specifically
it.
is because they
Nigga,
rise in emotions.
No, because y'all know what y'all doing and
Oh,
y'all
no,
claim it's
no,
us,
no,
but
no.
it's y'all. In a story, I will not blame myself
I
ever.
just think that women are better at being sneakier than men.
Okay, so are you saying that they're able to manipulate emotions better?
There you
Well,
go.
that grind,
Okay,
bro.
let me ask you this though: do you think women are better at manipulating emotions in general, or men?
Okay, so you got me.
Yeah.
What's your list of feelings?
Moan.
So it's really
But
women
moan.
then.
I didn't want to take the
By your
blame.
logic, it's really women then.
Okay, so I didn't want to take the blame. Okay, but
She didn't want
it's
to be
us.
accountable.
She didn't want to be accountable.
She didn't want to be accountable.
Okay,
Told you, man.
that's toxic in itself.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, what about you? Who do you think is more toxic nowadays, men or women?
I'll be accountable. Women are definitely more toxic, and I think it's because we have like way more just like
Oh,
information on
she's
our
brave,
hands, like,
bro.
with social media and
She's
stuff. We can
brave.
find anything out that we want to find
It's
out.
like-
and it's so
and
easy
there's
to
like
do,
black
literally
women-
Give me a 5-minute search. On
Whoa, there's a lot of
Instagram,
black
like,
women.
gadget.
Yeah.
I'll find out all the
How
time.
Or
does
now you call your homegirls.
so question, but my thing
And
is
she's
like, how
being
does
brave saying that in front
investigating
of
things
all
or
this
doing your
women.
research make you toxic though?
Oh.
Wouldn't
It's
that
like
just be
we,
prudent?
okay, so
That
for
is
example,
brave
like if a
shit
guy's
right
like
there,
talking
bro.
to like another girl, but it's like kind of on the DL, like he has like a roster and like you're on the roster and another girl's on it, and he's talking to like both of you at the same time, but he doesn't want you guys to
Looking
know.
at girl,
like,
looking
he's,
at her.
like, talking to both of you.
Like, what
You
the
find it
hell
out.
are you
You can,
saying,
like, low-key,
girl?
like, use it against him and be like, I don't know, just kind of like say like toxic shit. Like you know he's talking to someone else, so you'll like fuck with his emotions and be like, oh, I'm talking to someone else.
You're saying you play the game?
The
Yeah, like, we
war
can play
has
it back.
begun.
But like we have like more tools to play it back.
The
better, I
war
guess.
has
So would you say that
begun.
you created the game yourself as women?
No, I don't think we created the game, but I think we're just good at playing it.
Well, I mean,
But that's, I'm not saying that's a good thing.
Cleopatra had a good game.
do you think men would prefer to play games with women or just be straight up and say, hey, I just want to have sex?
They definitely would rather just be straight up.
Okay, so who actually starts the game then?
The
The
females.
females for sure.
Interesting. All right, what about you? Who's more toxic, men or women?
Well, I would just say from my experience, I'm a little toxic. I mean, you know, you like to have them marinate a little bit and then just kind of play chess a little bit. And then it's like, I want to see how hard they try, you know? And then, like, when you block them and then they reach you on email, I'm like, damn, you know? So, I'm not gonna lie, you know? I feel like, yeah, we do kind of manipulate men, you know? But if we really like them, we won't. So,
Damn.
Wait a
like,
second.
Just
like
a
if
waste
men
of
really like a
talent.
girl,
Why are
he's
you
gonna make it
making
be
those
known.
faces? Fallon,
your
are
ex?
you really?
what are
Come
you
on.
talking about?
No, because I'm like honestly perturbed by some of
multiple
the
conversations
Wait.
going on here.
Wasn't it you that did something with your ex?
What do you mean?
Like his car or something?
Oh, no, he fucked up my car. I didn't fuck up his car.
Why'd he do that?
Well, he went crazy and he just broke my windshield. I don't know.
What'd you do?
Nothing. He just got tight. What you want? I mean,
That's crap, bro.
I don't know.
Someone's up.
You did something, man.
I did something. Who knows?
All right, you guys were saying something?
No, I'm just perturbed by some of the answers.
Fallon doesn't like that. We're just so like.
You call her Fallon?
That's my name.
So many
What happened
assassins
with
right
her?
here.
Which, guys, that means a
I
disturbed
think
state.
that,
I haven't
like-
heard someone use that word in a very long time.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
was so
I think
disturbed by
that,
it.
like, in this culture of social media and
Oh, it has to do with the
different
question?
things. Yes.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
call you
it
then.
does.
Sorry, I thought it was something
No,
else.
it has to do with
All right.
like what she said.
Ngay do you ngay.
Okay, I'll give her a chance to respond to it and gather your thoughts. Okay, who's more toxic, men or women, in
เออ
general?
นั่นแหละพอดูอยู่เนี่ย
For the sake of this argument, I'd say men.
Okay.
Yes.
Simply
Sure.
for the
Why do you
simple
say that?
fact that they've learned to gaslight and make it seem like women are delusional.
Okay.
in
Do you
situations.
think a majority of men have the skill set to be able to prove female delusion, though? Do you think a lot of guys even have the knowledge that a lot of women are delusional?
You know, some men are simply just.
I think so.
What's the word?
Remember, it's the majority.
The majority?
Yeah, because you're saying a lot of them like gaslight women into, you know, hey, you're delusional, blah, blah, blah. But are most men even aware that women are delusional in your opinion?
I don't think most of them are aware. I think a lot of them are learning to be aware with just themselves.
Okay. So does that make the majority of them toxic then? If only some of them are aware that women are delusional? To gaslight as you claim?
I'd say a good majority.
You just said
probably
it was some a second ago.
Probably like, yeah, I'd say probably like about 50. Oh.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
ขยันบวกจังเลยเดี๋ยวหน้ากู ช่วยแล้วนะ เฮ้ยเอาเรื่องเอาแล้ว ไม่อยากกลับไปอีกเวฟนึงเวฟนึงพ่อตายเหรออุ้ยสวยโอ้ย1,300แล้วโอเคได้สู้ได้น่าจะมังกรน้ำอยู่นิดนึงท็อปปุ๋ยท็อปแจก2ปลาได้2เฮ้ย เฮ้ย เอาเรื่องไม่เกิดจะดันทำไมล่ะเพื่อนซื้อได้เปรียบมีแฟดด้วยเฮ้ยท็อปกลับมาว่ะเฮ้ยเอาเรื่อง ก้อนเหรอ กูตายตอนไหน What เวททีมเหรอ
Turret plating will soon fall. An enemy is unstoppable.
What theไม่ตายกันเนี่ยตายแล้ว ทำไมเกมพลิกอย่างเงี้ยน่ะเกิดอะไรขึ้นวะเนี่ยหิวเยอะมากมาแล้วมาแล้วขอคิดขอให้ทีดิหมันไส้What ยอมใหม่วะน่ะอะไรอ่ะยอมทำไม โอ้ยองง่ายๆกันเลยอย่างนี้เหรอเนี่ยยาซิโอเกิดกับไอ้นี่เกิดเหรอแค่นี้ก็ยอมกันแล้วเหรอเนี่ยโอ้โหบ้าไปแล้วจะเชื่อ
Mostly hurt men. If you think it's female, okay, so are they really your friend then?
No.
No.
There you go.
So, but you have them in a friend. Female logic makes sense. What about you? Who's more toxic nowadays? You think men or women?
I think both are equally toxic, but if I had to pick one, I would.
My grandparents did. That wasn't even like a word.
But we're not
It
in our
wasn't,
parents'
right?
day anymore.
Yeah.
So-
2023 fresh.
But wait, hold on. Who made up that word?
Fresh.
I don't know who
Where'd it
made up
come
that
from?
word, but it did come from more psychological.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
The reason I
Okay.
say we're not in that date because like
No, we're
I
not. We're
see
not.
my examples 36 years of marriage. I don't know anybody in this day that I see them celebrating stuff like that. Like marriages, people give up so easy on love now.
Where's your husband?
Exactly. We all give up so easy because we see the red flags and we're ready to
So
run.
you gave up.
Yeah, you did.
I've given up a few times. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I see the red flags and I'm like,
I'm done.
So you chose wrong.
I think we give up because we know there's better out there. But then when we go out there, then we realize there's not better.
Grass is greener.
So, yeah, it's
So
never
it's not better
greener.
then.
It's
No,
greener where you
we
water
give
it.
we give up because we
Exactly.
think there's better out there.
Yeah.
And then when we get out there, and it's not.
Well, whose fault is it for thinking it was better and then making the move and then realizing
Both
it's
of
not
our
better?
fault because we could have worked on each other, but we didn't.
I think it all started going wrong with my space.
It's both of our fault because one person is not listening to the other.
Wait, say that again. It's both your fault because what?
Because we could have been better with
To the
each
mic.
other. We could have done better with each
Well,
other.
who initiates most of the breakups?
I'm not a kind of girl that break up with people. I just walk away.
Great definition.
That's ghosting.
Wait, that's not because I don't technically say it's over.
I didn't
just-
shoot him. I just pulled the trigger.
Fuck, bro.
Yo.
Wow. Okay.
That's scary, man.
What about you? Female logic makes sense. What about you? Who's more toxic nowadays? You think men or women?
I think both are equally toxic, but if I had to pick one, I would say men.
Why so?
Why? Because men are so driven by flesh, and then they judge women for what they like. Okay, so they try to have sex with as many girls as they can and
Yeah.
not really intentionally be with them, but then
Okay.
judge the woman for having sex with them. When you're both in bed and you become one in bed, you know, like it's like. I mean, you're equal when you get in bed together. That's what I think.
So is it that men are trying to get sex from women is what makes them toxic?
I think it's toxic, yeah, because I mean most aren't honest about not wanting monogamy.
Okay. Would
That's
it be
toxic.
fair? Okay, fair enough. Would it be fair to say that a lot of women don't like a majority of men?
Yes.
Okay. Are a majority of men not attractive to most women then? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Do women go out on dates with men that they don't like? Free dinners, maybe a cool experience, maybe a boat, maybe a party here, maybe a social gathering. They'll come as a plus one for an
In
experience.
general, yes.
Yeah. Who do you think is more successful at accomplishing their goal? Men getting sex without getting with giving up monogamy, or women getting free dates and attention without giving sex?
I mean, it depends on
Who's
your
more
intention.
successful in
I
the
guess.
genders?
Oh, who's more successful for
yeah.
getting what they want? I guess
Of
women,
finessing what
because men are
So
the chasers.
by your own logic, wouldn't that mean women are actually more toxic?
Well, I don't think women are more toxic because I'm talking about people who are looking for a relationship, not just like women that are looking for a relationship won't date somebody that they don't want to date. They're gonna date somebody intentionally.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that because like by your logic, you're saying it's toxic that men have sex with girls and sell the dream of monogamy, but then I can make the same argument that it's toxic that women go out on dates with men that they don't like and get free dinners, free experiences, etc. And let's ask ourselves, who's more successful at finessing? Is it men more successful at finessing sex without giving monogamy, or women finessing free dates without giving up sex? I would argue it's the women that are more successful. So by your logic, women are more toxic.
Gotcha, bitch. I guess, but I'm talking about people that want relationships, not people that are just out here looking for fun.
I guess.
That's what all women want typically, is a relationship.
Right, not that I mean, if you're going out on a date just to have fun, you're not looking for a relationship. You're just going out to have fun. You're just like, oh, cool. Let me just go have this free meal.
No, but they can still want
That's what I'm trying to say.
The same thing though.
But
like women are able to better finesse, it's a dance between the genders. Like women are looking for, opportunities and status and experiences. Men are looking for sex. And I would argue women are able to get what they want way more, a higher percentage of the time than men are able to get what they want.
But I don't think that makes them more toxic. I think that men are just chasing more what they want. Women aren't going to chase the man.
But they're not as successful, whereas women are way more successful at what they want.
Okay, be honest.
What they want. While being deceiving, by the way.
How many girls do you know that have a guy for like free dinners, you pay rent, you for sex? Multiple guys, right?
Yeah.
Is it not toxic?
Matter of fact, how many niggas you got in the friend zone right now?
In the friend zone, yeah, a few.
Why?
There you go.
There you go.
Why?
You don't know why?
Okay, so if a person generally volunteer to do these stuff, that makes us toxic.
Well, first off, you're not being truthful, are you?
What do you mean?
Each one of them.
You have guy friends?
I have guy friends.
Do you think they're really your friend or they want to have sex? Okay, so are they really your friend then?
No.
No.
There you go.
No.
But you have them in the friend zone, right?
No.
So you're lying.
So who's toxic for real?
Toxic.
Why are you lying?
Yeah, because they're lying.
No, you're lying.
Why are you lying?
No, they're lying to themselves because they the one who came up to my face and told me they want to be my friend, but they want to get in my coon, like get the fuck out of here.
And by that same logic, you're toxic for taking their attention and time.
No, I'm not toxic because at the end of the day, I am a child of God who take the benefit of the doubt, who let somebody be my friend.
Okay, man. All right, what about you?
I'm appalled.
Who's more toxic?
I am appalled at this.
Who's more toxic, men or women?
Honestly, I think it could be 50-50 just because of the fact that I
If
think...
you had to pick one.
I have to pick one.
Yeah, don't give the politically correct answer. It's a fucking joke.
I mean, I definitely do think like women could be more toxic just because they do try to finesse things in general more. Like free drinks, free boat days, all those things.
Yep.
So I feel like that could be a part of it.
ทำว่ายิงเขาเหรอ
We finesse those things when people approach us.
แตก
Well,
เลย
that's the thing. Like,
แล้วเขาร้องไห้ไหม
they wouldn't be getting it if
แล้วทำ
someone
ร้องไห้
wasn't
ไหม
offering it.
แล้วทำร้องไห้ไหม ไม่ร้องเหรอ
I don't blame. I'm sorry. I don't blame nothing. If somebody come up to me and tell me, "Hey, here's $1,000 for your rent," thank you. No, it's not me. It's not. I'm not toxic for that. I'm sorry. No.
Okay. What about you? You said that you
I
had
was
some
going to
stuff.
give a
Yeah, go ahead.
political answer, but since you're asking whether
if
I
you had
have to pick a
one,
side,
Yeah.
I guess I'll say women because I feel like
Merch.
women are more emotional.
What?
Okay.
And sometimes when if you're not emotionally grounded, you can lead with your emotions and be a little bit manipulative when you feel on the verge of potentially being hurt or being, that you're being lied to. So in that sense, there is a potentiality where women can be more toxic in the sense of utilizing their emotions to be a little bit more
บอกอะไร
emotionally reactive. That comes out in actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then you said that you were concerned about something before.
Yeah, I think that everything's about perspective, right? And I think that perspective also comes from your embodiment. And what I mean by embodiment is like the person that you choose to be or the people who you choose to be around.
Okay.
And I feel like some experiences with either dating or relationships, not necessarily that they're unavoidable, but like if you're someone who's like conscious minded and you're not choosing to engage in certain types of experiences, then there's certain types of things that you can avoid in relationships. And I think that
Time is wasted.
อุ๊ยลืมอ๋อจบแล้วลืม
Watch this.
เฮ้ยอ้อมว่ะเฮ้ยอ้อมว่ะอ้อมว่ะอ้อมว่ะอ้อมว่ะอ้อมว่ะอ้อมว่ะ
Already there.
เอาเรื่องไอ้ซุปตาร์ทเฮ้ย
Make haste. Yes.
First love.
เอ้ยเอาเรื่อง
Time is wasted. Inevitably.
Ah.
All in good time. Make haste.
สับแปด
The way is always the same.
Guard down.
The way is always
An enemy has been slain.
จงโก้วะเอ้าไม่มีใครจงโก้เนี่ย what ไม่มีป่าเนี่ย
yes.
อะไรขึ้น
Make
เออ สวย จะยอมเพลงไหมเนี่ย ตามนิดเดียวไม่ยอมแพ้เลย เออ ไม่โดนอีกเอ้ย เอาเรื่องso hard bro เออ สวย สวยยอมแพ้ไหมเนี่ย What เออ เออ ไป แห้วแห้วแห้วอะไรล่ะ เออ สวย เ มันตับปะบลละละอันดำปันตำปิวตำแป๋วบินบินตะบลโตเป่าปะปลลำแป๋วตำปิวบินบินตะบลสวยมันตำปะบลอันตำเปียวตำปีตำแป๋วมินบินตะบลโตเผาวะฟลอันตำเปียวตำแป๋วมินบินตะบลเอ้ยท็อปเกิดว่ะ2-1เรื่องชนะเอาดิเอาเรื่องมินบินตะบลตำบิวตำเดียวโตแพลกุลจียอมยอมเหอะยอมยอมไปได้ยังไงวะเกมยังไม่จบ จะสปิดเหรอ
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Time is wasted.
round 2เราจะสปิดพุทเหรอปิดพุทอ้าว
Has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Already.
An enemy has been slain.
ตาย โอ้ ไม่ตายว่ะ ตายไปพี่จีไปพี่จีโอ้โอ้โอ้เกมนี้จบไววะเฮ้ยแต่เกมที่แล้วยอมไวคืออะไรอ่ะโอ้จบแล้วชีวิต
At like letting certain things go to a certain extent where you experience the maximumness of toxicness. I know maximumness is not a word, but let's just say that. Then like you're also a willing participant in that. You're not like, it's not somebody else's fault that you reacted in a certain way. You're choosing to react in a certain way, and that doesn't make you right, but that's just a different way.
You allow it.
Right.
So I said earlier you should be a businesswoman, right? What's your costume? You should be a pilot. Land a plane.
I like flying, but I don't want to fly a plane.
You didn't get a joke.
More toxic in general.
I feel like you pretty much covered everything. So I agree. No, like I agree. She made some good points. Yeah, I think women are just more emotionally intelligent. But I feel like males have the opportunity.
What, sorry?
Emotionally intelligent.
Can you define emotional intelligence for us?
I think just being in tune with their emotions. I think like practicing self-care, being grounded. But I feel like a lot more men
You
are
think
getting.
women are more grounded than men?
I'd say spiritually, and I feel like that has to do with emotion.
I mean, there's gravity.
Who do you think is more emotionally stable, men or women in general?
Probably men. I'd say yeah.
So wouldn't that mean that
Yes.
men are actually more emotionally intelligent by your definition?
That's a good
Well, not that
point.
they're not crazy, but again,
they're
it's a
more
generalization.
logical.
Like, this is the thing about this kind of conversation. Everybody can make a statement, but it's your own generalization from your own perspective. Not everybody has the same experience.
But there's right and there's wrong, right?
No.
Somebody's telling the truth.
I
somebody's-
think that every experience, like, I think there is right and there's wrong. And that's where it's like you take accountability for your actions. Just because somebody does something to you doesn't mean you have to go react and hit their car window out. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But at the same time, not everyone's perspective is valid.
Yes.
We live in this crazy world where we try to sit there and say, oh, everyone's perspective is valid, and the reality is it's not.
Oh,
'cause There's a
no.
lot of stupid people.
For sure. Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's why I'm asking her, not saying you're stupid, by the way. Because you said emotionally intelligent. I said, well, define it. But by your own definition, men actually are more emotionally intelligent. So are women really emotionally intelligent based on your definition?
I mean, I feel like there's room for each gender to become more emotionally intelligent, but I feel like because women are more emotional, like they have the ability to become like more emotional.
I agree.
If that makes
More
sense.
toxic?
But at the same time, like,
I think if anything, men are more emotionally intelligent. I think what you're trying to say is women are more socially calibrated.
Or
Which
they're
is
driven
like
by
they're able to
emotions.
see,
She also
pick up
said
social
consciously
cues
aware.
better and see, like, understand
Gotcha.
conversations and stuff like that better. But if we're going to talk about emotional intelligence, not being as emotionally erratic, being able to control yourself to a better degree, I would say men in general have more emotional restraint
They're more
than women do.
logical. Yeah. I think
Though a
women
lot
are
of men are
driven by
feminine and have
emotions.
feminine
Yeah, no,
traits,
I understand.
but
I think men are just more violent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they get too hot quick. You know?
It's the testosterone.
well,
I think that
yes,
like
men are
she
more
has-
feminine.
she has
That's
a
where their
very good
emotions go.
point
I
that
think
you-
we're equally
It's
emotional.
about finding somebody that's consciously aware with your values.
Right. That's what
That
I'm
you-
saying.
like, there's absolutely tons of dumb people out there.
Y'all need
but
to
it's
watch
about putting yourself in the
Lifetime.
environment
Men
where you're
are
not around
crazy.
people
Yeah.
that are that dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about it, I wanted to also add too, is like, I feel like in a lot of
Bet we're stuck.
instances, women are usually the ones that you don't expect them to cheat, or you don't expect them to do something that's, unfaithful. So I think like when it comes to that, yeah, women can get away with a lot of things.
So who's
They're
more
very
toxic then, in
manipulative.
general?
Women, yeah.
Oh, you think women?
With her, yeah,
Okay, so you-
But when have you seen
Man.
a
Full
death
circle.
for
Okay.
love being done
What?
calculatedly, like by a woman? No woman.
I mean,
kill-
in a lot of instances, like
Wait,
you
yes,
see a lot
they
of
do.
women marry.
No, no, women
listen,
kill
listen.
out of love
You
and
see-
think about it. Men, they think about it and they have like step to step to step. Men are crazy. Women are just we're intentionally.
I
we just
disagree
Run out of
because-
emotion. Men,
That is
they
worse, by the way.
calculated. They think too
That's
much.
worse.
They do too much. Men are crazy. I'm sorry.
Being
no.
emotionally driven is worse than being calculated.
For sure.
One thing about it, you had
Different reasons,
mentioned
for sure.
You had mentioned that a lot of people give up on love. Like if you see a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these people, they're married for years, but after a while, they tend to grow apart, is what they say. So they fall out of love. So it's like,
I would argue it's the
What
woman that
is-
falls out of love most of the time.
Yep.
If she gets bored,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
so what about
I could do
guys?
better.
What about the
Women
men?
initiate most of the breakups
Do
and
you feel like,
divorces.
do you feel that
Guys
it's
cheat.
like do you feel like it's a man's responsibility to keep his woman like engaged and interested throughout the years?
No,
No, no.
To,
it's
like,
equal.
It's an equal
It's equal.
situation right there. You're supposed to do for your man as your men do for you.
I mean, the reality is men have to put in way more work than women to get the same, to get any type of attention from females. Women don't have to put any work in really. So I would say in a relationship, it's really mostly on the girl to keep her man. But that's just on me. I don't know whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, I think whenever
So you
you,
don't- so
whenever
you
the
don't
woman
feel
is
like-
hold on, I'll explain.
Okay.
Whenever the woman's in a position where the man is constantly qualifying to her and chasing her validation and doing all this extra shit, the woman feels like she's better than him. And whenever a woman feels like she's better than you, that's an L. So she's got to be chasing your validation, making you happy. Because men are way less likely to break up a relationship. So who has to be in the position of leadership and the one that's adored? The man needs to, because the man has a way lower likelihood of actually breaking up the relationship if we're going to talk about relationships lasting longer. The man needs to be the adored, not the adoree. Or sorry, he needs to be the adorer and not the
That
the
makes him
adored,
keep coming
not the
back
adored.
home. I understand what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
the feeling of the love
Come
and
again,
peace
huh?
that he
And the
gets
reason
from a
why,
woman.
the
What
key
the
reason
hell
why is
is
because
adore,
women have a
adore?
higher propensity to leave a relationship. So the
Adore.
man needs
What
to be the
the
one
hell
that's
is
more
adore?
validated than the female.
So, in my question,
Yeah.
if the woman gets bored, you don't think, if for the longevity, you don't think that a man should put effort in trying to like get her back on board?
If the woman loses interest, you said?
Well, like if she gets bored, not loses interest, because you can still love a person but be bored with the relationship. Like we need to spice it up a little bit.
Well, that's why you have other women.
In my question, if the woman gets bored, you don't think, if for the longevity, you don't think that a man should put effort in trying to like get her back on board?
If the woman loses interest, you said?
Well, like if she gets bored, not loses interest, because you can still love a person but be bored with the relationship. Like we need to spice it up a little bit.
Well, that's why you have other women.
In my question, if the woman gets bored, you don't think, if for the longevity, you don't think that a man should put effort in trying to like get
Okay. Damn.
Controversial take, but that's why I'm really big on telling guys you need to have multiple women. That's the only way you keep girls in check, is by letting them understand that their position's not promised and you keep them competing with each other.
Can we
Because
have multiple men?
there's girls that go through life that never compete for a man in their lifetime. Every guy that's just come to them, they've
What
never had
the
to work really
fuck
hard
is
to get a
going
man's
on?
attention before. When they find a guy that they finally have to actually fight to keep, that's when women actually start to respect it. That's human nature in general. You're always going to respect something more that you work for. And if you're with a man and you're constantly being challenged by other girls that want to take him away from you, or he has multiple women and his attention is divided, well, you're going to value that attention more. And unfortunately, that's what we have to do nowadays in a society where we give women everything and we pedestalize them. The guy needs to knock her down a peg or two to make her realize you are mortal, you're a female, you're not that special, and I'm the one that has the power here. And that's what women respect, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't that way. We could treat y'all like Disney princesses, but it doesn't work that way.
Also, regarding men themselves, some of them are very good men. They go to work, they pay the bills, take care of you. But some of you see TikTok, Instagram, social media, you say, you know what? I want more than this. I want to travel the world, get lit, have fun. And as a result, you say, you know what? I'm bored. I could do better than this nigga. And you leave. But then you realize quickly.
They mentioned that earlier.
But
They just
that's
want
what
to
I
smash.
said. That's what I told him. I said, I think that the long-term relationships of 36 years or whatever, those long-term relationships that people didn't walk away from, I think that started to devalue when MySpace came out. And that's why, like, when social media really started to hit, like the internet really started to hit, that's when, because people have more options in their face.
Why did you leave, though? So you know this, but you still left.
No, she realized it later.
Oh,
yeah, after, because
she realized it after the fact.
Yeah, MySpace.
But it's not even that either, because now that years have passed and I see what that my ex has become, I don't want that. You know, like I still
Let me
don't
ask you
want
this:
that.
you said social media was a large contributing factor to the degradation of relationships. Who do you think it poisoned more, men or women?
Definitely women. Because
Why?
I think women have more time to be at home because men are out working to
Okay.
be the providers.
Okay, so you think the free time, but what does them being on their free time, being on social media, what did that lead to, in your opinion?
Influence on you know what you focus on expands. So all the options, all the seeing, all the like what you're feeding your mind constantly has a big outcome on what you're producing
Real
for
quick,
yourself.
how many ladies on the panel agree, you could put the thumbs up with the green or with the red, agree that social media has led to the degradation of relationships and it's mostly women's fault? Keyword, mostly women's fault.
Damn,
Okay, we'll start with it, social media hurt relationships. How many of you agree? Use the thumb.
โหล
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
โหล เทสโหล what
Seconds until minions spawn.
โหล เทสโหล
Minions have spawned.
The way is always the same. Make haste.
make us what
Inevitably. Yes.
What the hell? Sorry.
Inevitably. Time is wasted. Make haste. Inevitably. Already done. Time is wasted.
Nhanh đừng.
An ally has been slain.
The way is always the same.
not bad ท็อปนี่ยังไงเนี่ยโอ้จงโก้เกิดว่ะเฮ้ยแต่มิดเราโอเคอยู่นะมิดเรานำนิดนึงนั่งเราก็โอเคอยู่
Already there. Yes. Inevitably. All in good time. Make haste.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Yes. The way is always the same.
An ally has been slain.
Time is wasted. Already there. Good time.
Enemy killing spree.
The way is always the same.
ยากละ
Turret plating will soon fall. Enemy killing spree.
Yes.
Double kill.
Make haste.
What the hell is going on, bro?
Already there.
Rampage.
All in good time.
Yep ยอมแพ้อีกแล้ว
Enemy is unstoppable.
Oh god. God help us.
The way
Has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Dude! Oh, come on! Have some fucking braveness.
Your turret has been destroyed.
time is wasted.
Has been slain. Double kill. Stars on Crescent's edge.
All in good time. The way is always the same.
Enemy is legendary.
Yeah. Time is wasted.
ยอมก็ได้ปะ ไปยอมท็อปกากมิดท็อปกากเดียวไอดีก็โอเคแหละแต่ว่าไม่ค่อยกล้าเล่นนะเท่าไหร่
Thumbs? Okay. You said no. Why do you think social media didn't affect it?
Oh, I guess I understood that wrong. I meant that like it actually did. Like it fucked it up.
It hurt it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Sorry,
how many of
I'm
you
dumb.
think if you now I want a green thumbs up if you think it mostly hurt women, or a red thumbs down if you think it mostly hurt men. If you think it's females that it hurt the most and fuck them up, green. If you think it's men that it fucked up men, red.
Can
Let's
we
see.
flip two sides?
Well, who do you think it affected more? Okay. Most of you think women. Really? Okay. You said okay, men.
Wait, what was it? Red and green? I'm sorry.
Red is men. Green is women.
Men more. Okay, now.
So why do you think that it fucked up the men more? Start with you.
Because now the woman knows that she has plenty of options.
So it would be the
So
other way
now-
then.
What do you mean?
You would think it would fuck up the women more, yeah.
So it'd
No,
be green.
I feel like it fucks up the men. What do you
Why?
mean? Because now, like, the woman knows that she has more options, and then he's like, you're right, you're right, you're right.
You got it.
Okay.
You're right, you're
What
right.
about
My
you?
bad.
Why do you think it fucked up the men more?
I mean, in the beginning, it might have fucked up women more, but now, when women got a little like more settled into social media, I think more. Now we're realizing more of
I
our
understand your
potential.
stance, but why do you think it's men? That's my question.
Now?
Yeah.
Because now women know their potential and what they can do with the attention.
You're still on green.
I'm so
I think you
confused.
guys are-
My bad. Yeah, no, I
You guys
misheard
agree. You
it.
guys agree.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You literally just said what she said. So,
You got
what
it.
about you?
Yeah,
Who's-
my
oh, someone had a red over here. You?
Yeah.
No, she had green. She thinks it fucked up women more. What about you?
I think
Why do you think
it's
it
not
fucked up men?
necessarily from like a logical space, but from an emotional space. Women can be more emotional. I think women are the women
All right,
are
so
the people
you're
who
agreeing
are
also then.
yeah, women who are the women who are you're saying it.
So you
fucked
guys
up-
all agree that it
fucked up-
negatively impacted women more.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought of something.
That was my question. That was my
It
question.
negatively impacted women more
Yeah.
because women are more like emotional, and they're
Yes.
also the ones who are more like stalking social media from a space of like looking at who's following what and who's liking what and whatever.
Okay.
I think you can grow out of that, but from a space of like
So you
know,
agree with her? That's literally what she was saying. She was saying that. She said it started with Facebook, or sorry, MySpace. That social media
Oh.
gave women a plethora of options. Ladies, please pay attention
Well,
on the
not,
panel.
but I am. But I'm not saying from a plethora of options like they were, from the sense of like, oh well, I know who I am and I can go get any man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it hurts women more, it hurts women more because they are more emotional than men. Men aren't necessarily going
but
through
it's
the
the same.
woman's.
It's the same foundational issue, but you're saying the reason why it fucks them up more is because they're emotional.
They're
Right.
scrolling.
Okay. All right. Same
Alright,
thing.
well,
They're more, yeah.
You had something that you wanted to say?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you guys forgot about like guys in real life that actually holler at people in person. It fucks them up because also
We're talking
they.
about the internet.
No, I know, but you gotta also remember when guys try to holler at you, it's not working out because they're so used to dealing with what they have to compete with in the internet. I'm sorry.
What?
So she's saying that in real life, because of the internet, guys have to deal with a lot of stress and they don't know how to talk to women.
Because
Is that what
of
it
what
was?
they have to deal with what's on the internet.
So I don't know how you deciphered that.
I can speak.
I just said
stripper.
exactly what I said.
I can speak strippers. I understand some of it.
So he had it
He
right.
repeated exactly what I said. Yes.
He did not repeat exactly what
Yes,
you said.
he did.
At all.
Yes, he did.
Yo, Scrippanese.
Yeah,
I can read
man.
it.
Okay.
Let's move on, bro.
So she also agrees why the issue is. So all of you agree that social media negatively influences women.
Holy.
Okay. All right. So I got a question here. So now we're gonna get into my actual topic of the show. Okay. Do you think society objectifies women and why? Yes or no? It's up to you. We can start. We'll start here. Wait, actually, did you start the last? You'll start here and then work our way. Yeah. So, do you think society objectifies women and why? And from this point forward, guys, we're gonna go 50 and up. So I'll read the chats that came in before at 20, but we're gonna go 50 and up from here on out. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yes.
so the reason for that, I feel like
Hold on. The question is,
okay.
ladies, please listen closely.
Sorry.
Do you think society objectifies women? So you give yes or no.
Yes.
Up to you. Okay.
Yes.
And then I want you to tell me why. Go ahead.
Okay.
So you said yes. Why?
Yeah, so I also feel like it's because women bring it upon themselves because of the demands that men require.
Sắpอีกแล้ว
So like,
โอ้
I feel like because social media is a big factor as to
Oh, man.
how they see a lot of different women, how they see a lot of different options. Women are more exposing.
อ้าวลูกเห็นไหมเห็นไหมเห็นไหมฮะหนูลูก
themselves and people are becoming more used to that, so because of that objectification is more like you always see people just naked on social media, like that's more common. I feel like it's to meet the demands that the men have, are more
I knew you would do that.
Okay. Do you think society objectifies women and why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? I think that, I don't know, it's just kind of like an industry thing. Like if you notice, just like the attention goes where, things are more exposed in a way on both spectrums. So I don't know, I think that it's kind of like something that women have chosen to capitalize on as well. So it's not necessarily just society. It's kind of like, oh, well, I get to use my body to do these things. Like, why not? It helps me survive,
Okay. Does society objectify women? Yes or no, and why?
I think so, yes, because if you go, for example, if you go on Instagram and you see like an Instagram model posting like a bikini picture or something, most of the comments, not most of the comments, but like a majority of the comments can be a man saying like objectifying comments or like commenting about her boobs, like more like inappropriate comments rather than you would see a man's picture of what women would comment on that. If that makes sense.
It didn't make sense at all. Can you please clarify?
As in, I feel like for example, like the girls will get more like rude or inappropriate comments on
From
their
men?
pictures from men,
Yeah.
like a bikini model, for example,
Yep.
rather than a Calvin Klein model getting comments from women that are like objectifying. Like girls
Do you
will
think that's
definitely
because it takes more work to build an aesthetic physique than it does to be a bikini model?
I mean, honestly, I just think it's like maybe the maturity level of like certain men that want to comment that. Like,
So you think it's strictly the maturity level of men? Comment? Okay. What about you? Do you think society objectifies women? Yes or no, and why?
Yes, I think it's because men are more visual, so that's just how they are attracted. Like we're more attracted to like feelings, what we feel for the person. So I think in general, men are just more visual. So yeah, we are objectified because men like I think that's how
Oh,
they.
thank
Like what they
fucking
say.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Does society objectify women? Yes or no, and why?
No, I don't think so. I think people just put themselves in a position to just do what they want. For instance, like women having an OnlyFans. If she wants to put herself in that position, to be glorified or objectified or whatever, then that's her choice.
But she's still objectified. So the question was,
in a way,
like-
in a way, if she puts herself in the position, yeah.
so she's choosing to be
Yeah,
objectified.
she's choosing.
So the answer is still yes.
Yeah.
So women are objectified.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but your thing is yes, and it's a personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Do you think women are objectified by society? Yes or no? Why?
Did your eyes change color?
No, she has color contact.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fucked you up.
So I say yeah, same thing pretty much. I mean, it also depends on the girl. Not necessarily every girl is gonna be posting like bikini pics.
Okay.
So, but I do say yeah because commonly we do, you know, we live in Miami. I mean, I have a couple, so I can't even say no.
A couple or a lot?
Nah, maybe like a good two, you know.
Okay.
But I'm at the beach, so.
What about you? Do you think society objectifies women? Yes or no, and why?
Yes. I think they do it because men are more visual, kind of what she was saying. Like when you think of it like Hooters, like obviously they have like hot waitresses because people want to look at the waitresses. But I also think girls play into it more to get that like attention back.
Okay.
Everybody likes to get attention, so they feed into it by posting like slutty pics, I guess.
Interesting. All right.
Slutty pics.
Society objectifies women. Yes or no, and why?
ทำเปล่าน้ำให้พ่อหน่อยเลย
Okay. Why?
I feel
น้ำเปล่า
like
เลย
everybody is
น้ำที่
blaming
ทำกรอก
men at this table. But you gotta also remember, females look at females' body too and compare in comparison. So yes, the body is being objectified by everybody, not just men. It's women
Not
as
just
well.
men.
Because a girl's gonna look at a girl's post and
Girl,
be
look
like,
at a girl.
"Oh, I like how her titties done. I'm looking at titties."
What the
So let's be honest.
Okay.
Get it? Let's be honest. That was pretty good, actually.
Okay.
What?
All right. What about you?
At least he's
Do you
smart.
think society objectifies women? Yes or no, and why?
Oh, fresh getting some pum pum, bro.
Well, yes, in Western society.
Fresh getting some pum pum.
Studies, no.
Thank you.
In Western society, yes, because sex sells.
Okay.
And don't forget our mothers and our aunties be telling us that we're fat or skinny. Don't forget that. Come
my
on,
mom
y'all.
definitely told me
Women
My
be
next
looking
question.
at each other.
Do you think the objectification of women is good or bad? Yes or no? Start here.
Is it good or bad? I
Yes.
think that it's bad.
Bad. Okay. And let's say for female, well, how about this for women in general? Is the objectification of women good or bad? So you're saying it's bad, right?
I'm saying it's bad because now, like, it's just overboard with the social media. Like, it's overboard. Like.
Okay, you're saying how it's distributed, but I'm saying why is it bad then? Because you said it's bad. So what is your justification for the?
Well, it's bad for society if you want to go
I'm talking about
the
women.
more traditional way.
I'm talking about for women. Do you think it's good or bad for women as well? That they're objectified by society? Because every single one of you said yes. Just so I can clarify here. The question was, hold on, because I want you guys to answer the question. You guys are going on random tangents, etc. Do you think society objectifies women? Yes or no, and why? Then I'm asking, do you think it's good or bad for women for them to be objectified in society? All of you said yes.
Okay,
so
depends
now
on what the woman is like. If she's selling sex, then if she's selling, you know.
But do you think that's good or bad in general for women then?
Depends what she's doing. What's she trying to do with herself?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I want to see all their Instagrams.
Okay.
That was hilarious, bro.
All right. So you think it's bad because what then? Because you said originally it's bad. The objectification of women is bad.
Yeah, because I think that it's taking society and Western society in the wrong direction, as opposed to the traditional values and demasculating men and
We're talking about women.
Well, yeah, it's making women look like more like hoes.
What about you? Do you think the objectification of women is good or bad, and why?
It's bad because we are killing ourselves. We are killing ourselves to stay thin, to stay slim, to stay thick, to go by the stigma that's going on social media right now.
So you're mental.
You mean the?
No, it's not.
I could do that in a healthy way. Just go to the gym and train.
But even though some people they've gone to the gym and there's no progress, so they're gonna spend money and go get. Women have died from dealing with society and having to change their
BBLs.
body.
Yeah.
Like let's be honest with each other. Come on now.
But no one made them do the BBL though.
But no one makes them. But let's remember, with people around us, the things that we hear and the things that they say to us, people could be very cruel. Even though we make it seem like it don't bother some of us,
it does deep down.
But deep down,
I agree.
Hurts.
But it's someone tells you to jump off a bridge. Or you can jump off a bridge?
Like, honestly, I just went through a medical situation since last year till now.
Okay,
and
so you
I
think
lost
it's
a
women
lot of
because
weight.
they're killing themselves?
Yeah, but it's people around you. It's people around you.
All right. What about you? Do you think the objectification of women is good or bad for society, or good for women in general?
I think it's bad for women in general because it just like fucks with our confidence, and ultimately like the guys are the ones who get like the end of it. Like if we're not confident in ourselves, it affects like our behavior, and then like obviously our man is gonna feel that end of it too. So I feel like the objectification is just bad overall for everyone involved.
Okay. What about you? Do you think the objectification of women is good or bad in general?
I think
Why?
it's bad in general because
Why?
social media has given us like we need to look like a certain way, and we all look so different, and then it gets to the point that we all look like clones.
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian?
I mean, yeah.
It's
That's
the
the
Kim K
problem.
clones,
like
man.
we can't be like that.
Okay.
They all look the
What
same.
about you? Do you think?
It's bad.
Okay.
It's deteriorating the mental.
That's why I said the mental.
Shout out the fairies.
Agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So deteriorates the mental of who specifically?
The women.
The women. Okay.
And fairies.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, what about you?
I want to say both again, but I'm gonna say bad because of like what everybody said.
How about this? You could say bad, and then you could say specifically why for each gender if you
Oh,
want.
okay.
Why?
Bad. Well,
For women first, though, because that's the main question.
For
but-
women, because we're mainly being judged off of our bodies. Nobody's gonna really find the person they connect with mentally because that's all they're looking at is our bodies. And
At first, yeah.
for men, yeah, but then you might overlook the person that you're supposed to be with.
Okay.
So.
But and for men, is it bad that women are objectified? Did you say?
I mean, I asked you in general for society. You said it's bad, and then you said it's bad
No,
for
I
both.
mean it's good and bad that we're being objectified. That it's good because if we want, we can take initiative and get more people. If we want more guys, you know,
Is
if
that
you want
good for women in general, though? You think to have more guys?
I mean, I think a woman would focus more on the guy that she likes and
Good,
what body
yeah,
type
yeah.
he likes, and that would make her change her body. Instead of like maybe a few guys she dated were like, oh, I like girls with
The
super
fuck?
like fat butts, you know what I mean? And then
The
she's
what?
like, you know
Is it
what,
BBL?
the guys I like, you know what I mean? So it might be bad.
dreams
What about you? Yeah, we put that sound effect whenever a girl can't explain herself properly, but that's fine.
Oh my god.
Is it good or bad for women in general, the objectification of women?
I mean, I do definitely think it is bad because it can really affect like a woman's like mental health, confidence, and that's basically it.
All right. What about you? Do you think it's good or bad, the objectification of women? For women in general, and then if you want to go deeper.
In general, I guess I would say no if we're thinking about it in general, not where a woman.
So it's good.
I mean, it's bad. Like
Oh, it's
not a
bad.
good
Okay.
thing.
Why is it bad?
Well, if we're thinking about it from a space of like if a woman is not wanting to be objectified, like she's not like on social media or on OnlyFans doing certain things.
Mhm.
If she's walking on the street and walking by herself, walking to the store, and a guy is whistling at her or coming up to her, I think that can make a woman feel not safe to
Okay.
be like
I
outside by
want that
herself
pum pum.
or different things like that, or
Okay.
wanting not to be seen. So
I
think
want
in
the
that
pum pum.
context, it's bad. But maybe like in the sense of where a woman
I
wants
want the
to be
pum pum.
objectified and she wants to leverage that, which women do on social media and the internet.
That's why I said it
OnlyFans.
depends what they're trying to
It depends
sell.
what they're trying to sell. I mean, women have different opinions. Like some people
So
just,
market selling their sexuality.
yeah, if they want to do that, that's their choice.
Do you think that's the guide to long-term happiness for a woman?
No.
Guy locked my
I don't
leg.
know. See, that's the thing. It's like
Come on, you're
everybody.
smart.
No, but everybody has a different mindset. I can't generalize a woman and say you're long term gonna be unhappy because you're on OnlyFans. Like some people,
Do you
like
think a majority of women would get long-term happiness from sexualizing themselves on the
probably
internet?
not, because most of those women are also talking shit about guys on the internet or saying that they can't like trust anyone or having personal issues.
I wonder why.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think most of the women that I've seen who, and I'm not making a generalization for anybody
okay,
out
you can.
there, but like I feel like most of the women I've seen who feel the need to sexualize themselves in certain ways, they also under the surface have deep insecurity issues and feel the need to get validation from other people in that way, whether it's a guy or a girl or a friend or whoever. And also I feel like You know, they have had experiences where they don't personally work through their issues of like how they've gotten hurt by someone in a relationship, and they take that in and then make it be about I can't trust anyone.
Okay. Real quick, going back to what you said, because you mentioned that a lot of the girls that sexualize themselves talk shit about men and are angry about the relationship game.
Right.
Am I correct there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, would it be fair to say that most women derive fulfillment or pleasure or happiness, right, from a female perspective, from being in a committed relationship with a man that they respect?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you think sexualizing yourself hurts that ability?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you think that they're speaking in anger because they're not able to achieve something that would bring them long-term happiness due to decisions they made?
Decisions they made, or the fact that their past or previous hurt made them turn into something where they started to sexualize themselves.
Monster.
And then kind of like expecting to still have what they previously wanted, even though they're no longer a person who didn't sexualize themselves.
Would most of you at the panel agree? I know, I understand. Would most of you on the panel, and we can use a thumbs up on this, green if you agree, red if you disagree, would most of you agree that the path to fulfillment for a woman is having a long-term committed partner that they can be attracted to, aroused by, and also is a leader and they trust, etc.? The path to long-term happiness for a woman. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. How many of you? Okay, so can you put something up, please?
Of course,
no.
girls.
Okay, so 3 of you think no, and then the rest of you think yes. Okay, now to have fun with this, because we have some dissenters. Do you think a career would be able to fill that void better than a relationship with a man that you love, admire, and respect?
Oh, that's money. I mean,
no.
Damn. I don't know.
Money?
I
don't think.
Okay, let's simplify this. Let's simplify this because okay. A career or a man, marriage, and a family? Pick.
Marriage and a family.
Go ahead. Need to figure out what the ladies' values are here at the table. Can you pick one?
If you had to choose
what do you
one.
think is going to lead to more long-term happiness over time for you as a woman? A family with a man or a career? Okay, a career. What about you?
Career.
Me personally, a man and like a family.
Okay, now in general, because I'm asking this in general, do you think most women would agree with that?
I think it's situational. I think some women would find more satisfaction from their career because that's just personally like what they're passionate about. But like,
but the majority of women is what I'm asking.
Yeah, majority of women I would say like have like the natural instinct, just want to be like a mother. And
okay, what about you?
I mean, I would want both, but I would want to have a family.
Okay, all right. The family. Okay.
Man and a family.
Okay. Okay.
Marriage and a family.
Okay.
Marriage and a family.
Interesting.
Really quickly,
Okay.
can I add something?
Yeah.
So you had mentioned earlier.
Well, I'm to you right now.
Oh, okay.
Do you think objectification of women is good or bad in general for society?
Okay, so I'm gonna reference porn. So I feel like, for example, when a lot of men view porn, that affects like their natural like
libido?
reality of what sex is, because it's a distorted perception of what it should be. So I feel like because they see women, you know, naked all the time, like they have a perception that okay, all women are gonna be this way, like sexually, or all women are gonna have these certain abilities, but it's not real. So I mean, that's just the reality of it. But then going back to your point where you said, in order to be happy in a relationship, like a woman has to include, like allow her man to include like other women into the relationship.
Well, that's one way to deal with it that I gave to keep a woman interested. But yeah.
But like, wouldn't you agree that that would distort like the emotional connection that that woman has with her husband? Like by inviting another woman into the situation and then continuously inviting.
This is another topic, but this is another topic. But I'll first. How about this? Can you answer if it's bad for society in general, and then I'll answer your question?
Yes.
Do you think a woman objectifying herself bad? Why?
I just feel like the constant objectification, like you see a lot of women, a lot of young girls trying to, you know, change their body. It distorts like the natural beauty standards that society has had over time. So I think it's just not real. You know, you're gonna have mental issues, instability. You're not gonna love there's no self-love. So yeah, it definitely is bad.
Now, your question again was, would it fuck with the woman's emotional attachment? You said
no. The union that the man and the woman have with themselves, like by inviting another woman.
Oh,
And so, yeah.
well, I mean, you could do the threesome. I don't advocate for threesomes. I don't advocate for threesomes with your main girl.
Okay, so
Specifically for that.
Okay,
because
so-
women are emotional.
Okay, so what was your point regarding that? Was it like continuously like?
You have other women, and they can be friends, but you're not like banging them in front of each other.
It's almost like competition anxiety,
okay.
basically.
Yeah.
So like the person can be like an emotional support.
Yeah, I mean, I have my girlfriends be friends with each other.
So then why can't you just depend on one person to do that? Why should it just be like if you add too many people to a puzzle, it's confusing.
Because men and women are different, and we value variety.
Got you.
Yeah. Men want variety.
Okay.
That's just how it is. Women don't value variety to the same degree as men do, but that's what men want.
So that keeps like men intrigued by like having different women.
Yeah, it's been that way since the beginning of time.
Hence why most men cheat.
Cleopatra days?
Yes, definitely since Cleopatra days.
But do you think like that's gonna make the man happy versus the woman? Like I feel like that's more so making the man happy.
For the
versus-
relationship to last, the man has to be happy. Because when a man's happy, the woman would be happy by default. Because if a guy is out here, right, and he's achieving success, he's making money, he's getting in the gym, he's taking care of himself, etc., the woman benefits from that. And the guy more than likely is not going to leave her. He's going to be more fond and attached to her because she was with him while he was building. But when women get better and they make more money, become more successful, they look for better suitors. That's why the man has to be in a leveraged position of power all the time with the woman. It can never be the other way around. When the woman holds all the chips, she's going to make your life miserable.
So do
When the
you-
man holds all the chips, he's going to grow to love that woman even more.
So do you disagree with a man being a house, not instead of like a housewife, like a houseman, like a housewife?
So let me ask you a better question.
so แปลเป็นไทย
เวลาผู้ชายมี power ก็จะทำให้ครอบครัวมีความสุข แต่ถ้าผู้หญิงมี power ผู้หญิงก็จะไม่เคารพผู้ชายแล้วก็จะทำให้ครอบครัวไม่มีความสุข
Would you take a man seriously that wanted to be a house husband? There you go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nope. Okay. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
That was easy.
My trap card. Okay. So now my next question for the ladies is: so we asked first, do you think society objectifies women? Yes or no, and why? You guys all gave your reasons. Then I asked, is it good or bad for society? All of you said it's bad for society. Interesting. Now my next question is this: do you think that society respects women less now since they've been objectifying themselves so much on the internet and social media, etc., as discussed earlier? We could start here and then work our way back this way.
Sorry, say your question one more time.
Do you think society in general, women get less respect in society nowadays because they've been objectifying themselves on the internet?
I feel like because it's more common, I don't think they're respected less. I feel like it's more appreciated because everybody's doing, because everybody's doing it. Like when you see somebody start a new platform and they're exposing themselves, it's like, okay, maybe I should be doing that too because everybody's doing it. It's the new trend. It's the new
Just
wave.
follow the leader.
Yeah, at this point. So everybody's going to continuously objectify themselves because that's what's in now.
Okay. What about you? Do you think women are getting more respect now for being over-sexualized?
No, I think this chat that I'm seeing is a prime example of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I mean, I definitely don't think.
Shout out to you, Joe.
I definitely don't think they're getting more respect for being like sexualized.
Okay. What about you?
I think we were always equally not respected the same way.
Do you think women in 1952 are less respected than women now in 2023?
Yes, they used to get beat.
What the?
She's always talking about somebody getting beat.
It's true. They used to get beat, and they couldn't have jobs at all. So they could only have like assets through jewelry.
Do you really think that? Okay. Well, would you argue that were men more gentlemen back then?
They used to hit their wives. They were allowed to hit their wives.
That's a generalization.
Yeah, but do you think a majority of men were actually beating their wives back then?
I mean, if you're allowed, they said you can smack your wife to discipline her. Just
maybe
as,
in certain countries, but
I mean, that's not because I'm from.
Okay. I don't think a majority of men were beating women. You know, because if they were doing that, then I don't think society would have lasted as long as it did.
But it was allowed.
Traditional relationships, but that doesn't mean that guys were doing it though, necessarily. But what I'm asking you, do you think men respected women more back then or now?
I don't think men ever respected women. I'm sorry.
Yo, son, that's crazy.
I mean, you can make the argument that were men better gentlemen back in the 50s than they are now then?
Gentlemen, yes. Like they would be more
Explain to me what a gentleman does to a woman then.
Courting. They were courting more. They were
opening
more
doors.
They had more intention of marriages.
Oh, okay. Opening doors, paying for dates, planning dates, maybe some roses, being more chivalrous.
Yeah.
Being more, I guess, more of a gentleman, right? Isn't that the definition of respect?
No, the thing is that. What? I mean, I think it's totally different back then and now it's just totally. Back then, women just didn't have a voice, and now we have a voice, but a lot of guys, even if you're not like putting yourself out there, guys will lie and say they slept with you. Like, there's no respect.
But we're talking about back then versus now.
I mean, we didn't have a voice. We couldn't work. There was no respect there.
Was it women couldn't work or they didn't want to work?
women weren't allowed to have bank accounts until like 1947.
We could only have access through jewelry. Like that's why Marilyn Monroe wrote diamonds are a girl's best friend, because women only acquired their wealth through jewelry. They couldn't work or anything.
Actually, that's wrong. They got acquired it through marriage, but that's fine.
So yeah, still gotta work for marriage.
But I mean, for your own personal assets, you couldn't have any. Like,
so you're not really answering the question. Were women more respected back in the 50s or today?
I said it, they're both equal. I mean, that's why I'm always in the middle of everything.
Equal.
I will say.
Or equality.
Because in one respect, you're saying men were more gentlemen and more chivalrous in the 50s, correct?
Yes, but they didn't respect women because they just still treated them like less, because you're able to beat them like they're your child.
I would argue treating a woman like a lady is the utmost form of respect.
It's just the hitting part that they were allowed to hit. That's too crazy.
But hold on. Question for you. Back
they
then,
were allowed
right?
to hit.
Yes.
Because those were times you weren't even born yet. Who told you they were being beat?
I researched it. I looked it up. I mean, somebody had to tell me something and I looked it up.
So you're saying every household had women being beat?
I didn't say it. I just said they were allowed. Like, they were allowed to discipline their women by slapping them. I don't think that's respectful.
Well, you can go rob a bank. Are you going to go do it, though?
No, but why were they allowed to hit a woman? Like, and they don't even let you spank your kids now.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you're going to do it. Technically, you're allowed to go rob a bank tomorrow, but you're not going to do it because there's consequences, correct?
Yeah. But you asked me if society respected women more back then, and I just don't think that's respectful.
Your answer proves that they respected them more, though.
Way more. And they were virgins, too. More virgins back then than now.
But they were getting beat up. Even if you're a virgin, you're getting
Getting
smacked.
beat up? What the fuck?
I mean, now you're gonna go to jail if you slap a woman.
No, but the point is, back then, women were actually of value. Some of them were virgins, not whores, OnlyFans. They were actually of value. So respect was there. Opening doors, paying for the bills. You know what? I'm gonna be a fucking man to my woman. Nowadays, to a whore, I'll fuck you, but I don't take it serious. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick to the
I'm
sheet.
a whore.
Okay.
I'm a whore.
We still have to stick to the
Stick to the cheese, man. Okay.
To the cheese.
What about you?
What was the question?
The question was
Stupid.
regarding. What's the question again?
No, it was.
I'm a whore.
So much going on, bro.
Yeah. Are women more respected now than before?
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, has the objectification of women hurt their respect? Yes or no?
No.
Why?
Because women are in a position now where they're taking back their power wherever they deem it to be. Like if they deem like
how are
their
they
power,
taking back their power though?
they're like, okay, you know what? If there's a girl, she's like, oh, I'm a sexy girl. You know, I'm gonna take my sexiness and I'll use it to my advantage. I'm gonna get what I want.
Which is?
I've known a couple of girls to do that. I don't know. They be doing stuff.
Well, what are they getting if it's power?
They're getting things that they want done. Like, say for instance, like I know a couple of girls down here who have sugar daddies.
Okay.
You know, and they're like, okay, well, I know I'm a sexy girl. I'm gonna get a sugar daddy.
Okay. But is it really power when all of you agreed earlier that most women would want a family and children? Don't you think having a sugar daddy in your past would affect your ability to have a family long term?
It would, but it depends
So
on
is that
where
really
she
power?
wants to go with her sugar daddy.
But is that power really if you're doing something that's going to inhibit your ability to find long-term happiness?
Yeah, I would say so.
So is it really power then?
To some degree.
Or is it a facade of power?
They have a choice.
Of temporary power.
You're asking some profound questions.
Yeah.
Yes, very profound.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of power
Interesting.
and hard roads, today's sponsor is Blue Chew.
Go on one.
So guys, listen, man. We understand there's issues.
the fuck?
She mentioned earlier, corn is a real issue, which is porn. And guys have issues getting hard. But without further ado, welcome Blue Chew. Guys, literally speaking, you can get an online service that helps men get access to chewable tablets, help them achieve stronger, longer lasting erections. Everything's done online, so no awkward in-person visits to the doctor. You get your medication shipped to you directly. Your first month of Blue Chew can be free for promo code FreshFit. That's right, I said FreshFit, your first promo code. Go check it out. Absolutely free. Link in the description down below. Go check it out.
Okay.
That's girls.
Blue Chew.
Thank you.
All right,
What
so to
the
come back, so do you think it hurts their respect in general? Because you're saying like they're able to finesse and get a sugar daddy, maybe get some experiences, but that'll hurt their ability to find a man long term. So do you think
It
that?
would. I think it would hurt them, inhibit them to some degree.
Hallelujah. What? Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Ooh.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Hallelujah.
Research requires good tentacle eye coordination.
What?
Minions have spawned.
Ơ, con tôi mà nè. Chi chi. Ồ. Rอตั้งนานไม่มาจบแล้ว
Defeat.
Critical thinking skills.
No, because at the end of the day, just that's your opinion. Everybody have their own
I
opinion.
think
like
it's
you
pretty
said
much
earlier.
a fact of the course of this podcast that you lack critical thinking skills.
No, because earlier,
Even
like
by your
you
own
said,
admission, just literally 10 seconds ago, saying that I'm speaking for myself and I can't think in general.
I never said those words, but okay.
Did you not just say that literally like 30, 40 seconds?
Have issues getting hard. But without further ado, welcome Blue Chew. Guy.
Know that, yes or no, and why? All of you said yes.
Hallelujah.
Then we asked, do you think it's good or bad for society?
Hallelujah.
All of you said it's bad, and then you gave various reasons.
Oh.
And I asked, do you think women will get more respected from objectifying themselves? Most of you answered no, or some questionable yeses. Now my next question is, if we know that society objectifies women, it's bad in general, and that they lose respect by objectifying themselves, why do women wear provocative costumes on Halloween? Start here.
Oh, you're evil, man. That's fucked up, man.
We'll start right here. Why do women wear provocative costumes on Halloween, knowing that there's almost no upside from a societal perspective?
Cleopatra.
I think my outfit's in the middle.
Oh, really? You want to stand up and show the people and see if it's objectification?
Rastafari.
Go ahead. Wait, is you wearing pants?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So we on Twitch?
Yeah, you on Twitch?
We are.
Come to YouTube and Rumble.
Everybody come to
Cut Twitch. Cut Facebook. YouTube Rumble only. You want to show them or no?
Go ahead, Cleopatra. Do it.
Oh, there you go.
Command you,
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Show us the goods.
I think that
She's defiant, like a character. Very defiant.
Okay. So go ahead.
I
You were
just
saying?
think that society is different now as opposed to before. And so yes, women do objectify themselves on Halloween.
But why do they do it, knowing that there's almost no upside?
For fun, for attention.
Chris, our bills. Can you pull up their Instagrams real quick? I want to see it test here real quick.
All right. Why do women objectify themselves on Halloween, knowing that there's almost no upside?
I'm not included in that because I've never really celebrated Halloween and wear objectified clothing. So
You've never wore a
that's
costume before?
No, sir.
Ever?
And if I did, I was always a black swan.
So you did wear a costume.
One time I was a black swan. I swear to God, I've never worn a Halloween costume.
But I'm asking you in general, why do women do it? If
I have no idea. I do not celebrate Halloween. Congratulations to the one who do.
But hold on. In all seriousness here, every night she wears a costume.
Yeah.
At a strip club.
Or lack thereof.
I'm just saying.
Okay, what about you? Why do women, knowing that there's almost no upside, sexualize themselves on Halloween?
I feel like they're not like trying to sexualize themselves. We're just like trying to look good. Like we want to take fits, like pictures of our fits with the girls and like look good. Like who wants to look busted? in
Isn't
the
that the
picture?
definition of objectifying yourself?
But it's like not like objectifying yourself because it's like you're not doing it to try and like look like sexy or like provoke someone.
You just said look good.
But like look good to make you feel good. It's a confidence thing. Like I don't want to go out if I'm gonna look like shit. It's gonna make me feel bad.
Okay, why not put the outfit on and stay at home then? And not take pictures and put them on the internet for millions to see.
Honestly, I actually do get dressed and like look good when I'm at home because it makes me feel more productive and I get more shit done.
Okay.
So
Question for you: if a police officer wears a uniform, what do you think about it? Offer it.
What do you mean,
Like, what do you think?
He's an officer.
He's wearing your
Oh,
uniform. He's a cop,
come
right?
on.
Yeah.
So he's automatically gonna protect you and serve you, right?
No.
If you wear a slutty outfit outside, what do you guys think?
I mean, depends on each guy.
But be honest, what do they think?
Most would just, sexualize you and think you're like trying
So
to
what are you
fuck and
doing
show
then
off your body.
when you wear it? There you go.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Cool. Interesting. Okay, so you're saying they do it for their own.
I personally do it for my own confidence. I'm not going to speak on other women.
Confidence.
Okay. So you put makeup on and you sit in the house by yourself and not
Yes,
take
no,
pictures and stuff.
seriously. Actually, I do.
I can testify to that.
I feel way more productive. I get way more shit done. I can sit down at my computer. I can do way more stuff for school than like if I'm
Mhm.
sitting in like a sweatshirt and I have leggings on, my hair looks like shit.
And you haven't
I haven't done my skincare or anything. It just, you don't feel good.
Feel good, look good.
Like when you
So-
take care of yourself, you feel good, you do better.
Are you going out tonight?
Am I going out tonight?
After the show?
No, I'm going home going to bed. I'm so tired.
That's cap.
Wait.
Look at
Did you go out at all in Miami?
What?
Wait, Chris, that's
Yeah.
cap?
Yo.
Yo, so this whole trip,
cap.
you didn't go? This whole trip, you didn't go?
I was out last night. I didn't go to bed last night.
So you're not going to a club right now?
No.
Wait, so-
We have
oh,
to
I
check
guess
it
the show
out
is on then.
super early
Hold on.
tomorrow.
So you wore makeup last night, right?
Yeah.
For who?
For myself. I wanted to look good in my pictures.
No, but you.
No, it
'Cause
does
if they
matter
were-
because I want to feel good. Like when I wear makeup, I feel better about myself. It's for me. Like I'm not putting makeup on so that you look at me and you're like, oh, she looks
So
hot.
it's not for attention from men.
No, it's purely because it makes me feel better about myself.
Stop
like
the cap.
It's the same shit with like an outfit. Like no girl wants to go out wearing an ugly outfit. Like you don't feel good about yourself.
Interesting.
Like, what are we only supposed to do these things for attention and for men, or is it just a significant, like, does it just show that you care about yourself and your hygiene?
I would argue most women, a staggering majority. Actually, you know what? I don't want to give my opinion yet because I don't want to influence what you guys are going to say. But I'll give it after. Okay, what about you? Why do women objectify themselves knowing that there's no upside from a societal standpoint, as we discussed?
Honestly, I think it's fine. Once a year, come on. What if she's not looking like a whore the rest of the year? So like one day is not gonna be like the deal breaker.
Okay.
I mean, tampoco you're gonna have your girl with her titties all out and everything with her nipples out. I mean,
okay.
the little one piece.
Once a year, right?
Come on, once a year.
What if you had a guy and once a year he wanted to kiss a dude?
Yeah, once a year.
Why you always gotta turn it into some gay shit though? You know what I'm saying? It's always like, what if that guy takes dick? No.
Once a year, I'm just saying, like, you know.
Once a year, you know.
Once a year is fine. Once a year. No. Once you go from like wearing an outfit to like going, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I just said he kisses a dude.
Alright, that's gay as hell though.
Okay. Once a year. Well, hold on. It's unattractive for a man to be homosexual, correct?
Yes.
To women. Okay, what if I argued and said, well, it's unattractive for a woman to dress like a slut to men?
That's fair.
You know what? It depends on the man too. It depends on the man. There's some men, there's some men that actually dig when they see like their shorty looking fresh, and when she pulls up,
when she's with them.
yeah.
When she's not,
Oh, well,
what
she
are you
better
doing?
be with him. Well, she's alone. That's not your girl.
I
so.
guarantee you, last thing for Halloween, some girls are outside looking like that without their man.
Damn, that sucks. Sucks for the man, right? I mean, he picked the wrong one.
So the host. Got it.
Okay, what about you? Why do women dress provocatively on Halloween knowing that there's no upside almost?
I guess they just want to have fun.
One day.
Do you think? Hold on. Do you think the female pursuit of just wanting to have fun has hurt their ability to find a long-term partner?
Bro, you're not gonna have fun 24/7 though. One day. I mean,
no, it depends on the girl. You know, if she's like, if she's promiscuous and like, okay, yeah, I want to have fun, I want to dress like a slut and do whatever I want, and blah blah blah, and bounces from guy to guy to guy to guy.
But that's the argument I'm trying to make. Let's be honest. When girls say I just want to have fun, let's be honest here.
Then that's crazy.
that was just a song.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's
that was
real.
just a song.
It was real back then in the 80s, and
That's
it's
wild.
real right now.
Check this out, shorty.
All right. What about you? Do you think why do women dress provocatively on Halloween knowing that there's no upside to it?
I think it's like a placebo effect. They know men are going to choose the woman that looks the best to them. They might care. They do care about. I mean, some women care about what men think.
But are they going to choose them for the right reasons?
No, but then they might be overlooked as well.
Are you really going out on Halloween looking for your partner?
Not really, but I mean, I guess if you're going to a party and something, that's what you're like looking for.
If it can only hurt you, and you're not gonna find your partner.
To be the baddest bitch in the room.
We're not gonna look like this forever.
But
It's like
also
you
to
guys
come-
say, right? We're on a timeline, right?
Yeah,
we're not
right.
gonna look like this forever,
Tampoco.
honestly.
I don't
We're
have
gonna
these
look like
legs for
shit.
long.
Also,
In
to
a
like,
couple years.
So using that argument, wouldn't you want the best guy possible?
Would you,
in that
wouldn't you,
short
what
period
you,
of
what
time?
you,
Yeah,
what?
but you know what? I'm
Tampoco.
Latina. I'm Latina. My mom always tells me, she's like,
Latina.
Mija, tú no vas a parecer como esto.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Sí,
Like,
claro.
no, for real. And
Tampoco.
even my mom has pictures where she looks fresh and my dad pulls it up. And remind you, they're divorced, but my dad's like, wow.
I
like,
see why.
Nah, that's not true. Because he still wants to be with my mom. Don't
For
even.
sex. Yeah, for sex.
Nah.
Okay, so a lot of you are making the argument that you have a finite amount of time to enjoy it, I guess, right?
Well, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But also, I think to compete with, I mean, not to compete, but like sometimes with other girls, you know, a lot of girls are beautiful, and you want to look beautiful the best you can to accentuate your asset.
Competition.
If you have big titties, you're like, okay, maybe this is my asset that is the prettiest on my body. This is what I'm gonna
He
show.
said it's important for women to stay in
I'm gonna
competition.
show my titties.
That's
I'm
my.
gonna show my pitty.
Well, I have a question. So it seems like, do all of you agree?
Like, come on.
Hold on. Do all of you agree that women have a finite amount of time to be pretty, so they should show it off? You guys agree? I saw you nodding your head.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
you?
She doesn't.
No, you don't agree with
I
that?
think that's just like really surface level way to live your life. Like you don't.
I'm
if
a
you live your
whore.
life, like, your surface level, like I just don't resonate with that.
Girl, when you
don't
become
resonate
older
with
and
that.
wrinkly,
It's okay,
and
you
you're
can
gonna
put it
regret.
on.
and be like,
What does that mean though?
You're
Like,
gonna regret.
what does that
Not taking
mean?
pictures, not enjoying your
I mean,
life
but
when
at
you
the
were
same
young.
time, I understand.
I'm
what you
sorry,
guys are
I just
saying,
don't like.
But at the same time, you don't have
We're
to.
not
show
saying the
yourself to
hoism is
world.
for everybody. All we're saying is you're young, show them legs, show them titties, show that ass.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Can I say this?
Yeah, you can respond to that, and then I got to continue.
I just
on.
want to say this. I don't think that like the way that people take pictures now is for like getting older and looking back at this memory that I had with this thing. They're saying it's for fucking showing your titties and ass.
No, it's for Tyra Banks and America's Next Top Model, baby. That's what it's for.
Well, that's some people's mindset. Like that's not every woman's mindset. Like I don't want to take pictures to go back and be like, look how good my titties look when I was 25. Like who gives a fuck? That doesn't mean anything.
Well, we do, because at the end of the day, we're old and gray, and we're showing our grandbabies our pictures.
Look at me, I'm a whore. Look at me, I'm a whore.
I was foxy. I was that bitch.
I'm a whore. Look at me. I used to be, well, I am still a whore.
Can we also be honest and just say that creates a different caliber of women?
It doesn't matter. We're all women. We're gonna die one day.
You do what you want to do for you, but that's not true for every woman.
Have you seen a fine-ass man who's not showing off his fineness?
Who cares? That's what I'm saying. Like that's your mindset. That's how you think about how can I look fine so I can show this on social media or show this to other people that I'm fine or make other people think that I'm fine. If you live for that, that's your perspective. You're not thinking of taking a picture to be like, I'm gonna show my grandchildren when I went to a fucking bird show in the middle of Florida and this thing
and that's
I was
church.
here with my family and their great grandmother died or whatever the fuck. You're thinking about let me take a picture of my fucking titties and show everybody how fine I was when I was young. That's fucking dumb.
But that's
to me.
what's wrong with
Yep.
that? Because at the end of the day, I'm
That's your mindset.
Dong the Mongol. Oh, give her Dong the Mongol, bro. Give her Dong the Mongol.
This is, you're not gonna go to heaven with this. You're soulless.
So what's the fucking point?
Give her, bro. Give it to her, Dong the Mongol.
Of your titties
Hell
when you
yeah.
die?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, well that's your
when it was looking banana, when it was looking fine.
Oh, she wants some banana, bro.
Yes.
She wants some bananas.
Wait, she just dissed you. Don't take that from her.
Oh, fresh. Oh, fresh cooking.
Suffocating me.
Oh, fresh is cooking, bro.
It's cold in here.
Okay.
Thank you so much for noticing.
All right. What about you? Why do women dress provocatively?
Objectification at its finest.
Why do women objectify themselves on Halloween, knowing that there's no societal upside, losing respect, it's bad for society, and yeah.
I mean, I think it's fun, like one night a year to dress up as something,
fun.
Make it look cute. I like to.
this answer.
Fun.
I know,
just like you whores.
I'm a whore.
Somebody said Jeremy Springer. And like, it also feels good to like receive. Not that they only do
Let
it
me ask you a
to get
question then.
compliments.
It's fun. It's
but
fun. What if you found out that your future husband, right, every October 31st, he decided to kiss dudes?
Dude, why
it was
always
fun.
the gay shit?
Would you accept that? So you wouldn't accept his, fun gayness every now and then?
Fun gayness. Okay. I'm a whore. What?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay.
Minions have spawned.
What is a god without words to fear him?
I'm a whore.
Absence is the only untainted perspective.
โค้งมันคืนตรงนี้
We are alone now, the stars and I.
อ๋อ shit bro what the hell is this come on what the
My stage is the endless abyss.
เย็นๆอ้าวไม่ได้หรอมั้ง
ใครอะใครอะ
เพื่อนพ่อที่ทำงาน
ตัวเขาใหม่นะรักษาเธอรักษาเธอ
ไม่รับเลยพ่อไม่ว่าง
เคได้อยู่นี่โอเคได้อยู่มาไงวะน่ะสวยมาอีกแล้วอีลักมาแล้ว
All my children, the children of silent gods.
มันได้อย่างนั้นเลยกลางเทคกู เลิกมา2 รอบแล้ว
Destroying galaxies is a pedestrian interpretation. I paint the canvas of eternity. Marvelous that.
ชอบมาอย่างนี้เหรอล็อกโอ้โหลักอีกแล้ว
Even if the artist dies,
กูเลยชอบเลย You kidding me? Oh.ว่า
มีของไปส่งไปทางเก็บ180 บาทมาจ่ายให้หน่อย
มาตอนไหน
กำลังไปค่ะเดี๋ยวขอไปเรียก
พี่อยู่ในเกมมาดิ
อันนี้เป็น4เดี๋ยวขอไปเรียกมาจ่ายให้หน่อย
เดี๋ยวพี่ให้ลูกไปจ่ายได้ไหม
180 บาท
180 บาทเดี๋ยวพี่ให้ลูกให้จ่ายให้
เขากำลังเข้าไป
Alright, take it. Take the turret. ใครชนะอยู่นะ นั่งอยู่ก่อนเนี่ยThe fuck? Ôi, hảo lương. Nào léo. เกิดว่ะฮะจริงเหรอOh, she'd be here. Hey, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Ui, ui, đồ nó lại phải léo tải mấy Come on. กูเป็นซับกันแล้วเกียร์วอร์ดฮะมายังทำเขายังอยู่ไหม
เขาไปบ้านอื่นแล้วเขาบอกให้เดินออกมารอเลยเดี๋ยวเขาวนกลับมา
พี่ลืมในเกมมาดิ
แล้วจบหรือยังอ่ะ
ยังไม่จบ
ก็ไปยืนรอของกาแฟของกำลังวนกลับมาเขาไปยืนรอต้นขาดเขาเชียวว่าจะให้ลงไปรอแล้วก็ขึ้นมาพร้อม
มันไม่มีเลยไม่แค่เล่นแบกร้อยอ่ะทำไปยืนรอแต่ตังหน้าบ้านเดี๋ยวมีคนมาเอาของมาให้ของแม่นี่แม่สั่งอะไรมาแล้วนั่นแหละดันมา โอ้ยบวกมาแล้ว
Enemy has been slain.
เอาแล้ว
Double kill.
All my children, the children of silent gods.
ให้ลูกออกยิงแล้วให้ไป200What the fuck? ตราย
What you become. Space is not silent. It dances and it
The fuck
in darkness, I dream of a cold and silent world.
Has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
A single bullet to shatter the mirror of my own godhood. The universe will, but I will make it wondrous.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
แพ้แล้วว่ะ
โอ้โทษใครดิมิดแอนจงโก้
เม็ดโคตรเม็ด
Mm.